it's going to be the vaccine of choice for people who are more harder to reach and people who might find it hard to come back for a second dose.
A new player arriving on the Canadian COVID vaccine market. The first supply of Johnson & Johnson touches down this week from the U.S. The vaccine initially was pegged at 66% effectiveness, well below Pfizer and Moderna's rate, but it offers key benefits over its freezer-bound counterparts.
It's one of the types of vaccines that is able to be transported at refrigeration temperatures, plus also that it has a reasonable shelf life. It's around 3 months or so versus the AstraZeneca, which is about 1 month.
The vaccine's nimbleness means it may also be ideal for communities suffering bigger outbreaks. Alberta announcing that its entire initial supply will be shipped to Fort McMurray, which leads the province in per capita cases. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is a single shot, which expedites broader immunization.
Because it's also just the one dose, it means that you can get people in and out and you don't have to have them come back in a period of time.
Infectious disease experts also believe it could prove useful for vulnerable groups like migrant workers, prison inmates, and those experiencing homelessness.
It's also very good for people who may not be able to get to clinics that easily. So people who are maybe the elderly and others who have mobility issues.
Concerns were raised about blood clotting issues akin to the AstraZeneca shot, prompting the U.S. to initially pause distribution.
Authorities wanted to say, well, let's sort of put a pause on things. Let's look at it. Let's understand it more. They've done that, and now they're saying overall the benefits far outweigh the risks.
Canada's initial Johnson & Johnson shipment is slated to be 300,000 doses. But if more follows, it could prove the key in making sure hotspots are tamed and no one is overlooked.
If the idea and the purpose is to vaccinate as many people as possible, then I think this is the one that gives you the most flexibility and the biggest reach.
Scott Frolick, City News, Edmonton.